Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. We are making another Halloween card today. I will link yesterday's card in the description below, but it was this little guy. Today we're going to be doing the basic design you see here. I took a photo for reference that I'll keep off to the side here just in case I forget what I'm doing or where something goes. And let's get into it. Most of these elements come from my vast stash of supplies. Most are from the Dollar Tree or Michael's craft stores, but some come from other places as well. The background that I'll be using today is part of a gift bag that came from Walmart. These little foam squares. You can get foam dots and foam squares at any craft store and sometimes the Dollar Tree. I happen to get these ones in Mexico City. And this is a cupcake topper. You just pop it in the top. I like to use different crafts and supplies, or different craft supplies from all over. And I don't think you should limit yourself to things that are exclusively craft supplies or limit yourself to their original purpose. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I sneezed. Hopefully that wasn't too loud for you. And if you hear background noise, cars, the streetcar, things like that, I do have my patio door open. I hope that doesn't distract you too much. I really love living in the city and I love the sounds of the city. Alright, so we're using our Tombow permanent adhesive roller to apply our elements today. I could use a glue stick because this is paper on paper and it would work just fine. The tape roller just happened to be on my desk, so that's what we're using. Now this tag, I know that I want to make it a little bit more interesting and put some twine through the top here. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Super easy, just have two little loops. Gonna go from the back side through the loops. Something is wrong. Oh, I see what's wrong. There we go. Pull from the back side through the loops. We're going to gently pull to tighten this down. And I'm going to trim this after the rest of the card is done, just so that I can make sure I like the height of it. I'm going to put a couple of these elements here just to see where I need to position this. And that will work. The twine is going to give this a little bit of height, so I'm going to make sure that I put some extra adhesive up here at the top, because I do want it to lay down fairly flat, despite the fact that I'm going to be using some foam squares to give some dimension at the end. Okay, it's not quite as straight as I would have liked, but oh well. I'm going to stick this down. Now yesterday you would have seen me trim off the bottom part of the pick. I don't need to do that here. One of the circles that I'm going to place over this will cover it entirely, so we're not going to be able to see it. See, just like that. I do want these circles to go underneath this one though. I think I'm just going to do a little stripe on the back of this, and then I'll be able to stick the other two underneath. Oh shoot, but I want that at an angle, and I actually like it with the purple up. Okay, scrap that. Let's do this. Actually, I already see a couple of spots where I didn't quite do what I wanted, but that's okay. Call it crafting. Craft life. You make mistakes and you adjust and you figure it out, and it's not that big of a deal. Alright, and we're actually almost done. This is a super fast one. Card making doesn't have to be all crazy and stressful. It can be just a quick little fun craft. I'm going to put this Happy Halloween right here, but I'm going to use the foam squares to give it some dimension. If I can get them off or apart. There we go. I don't have an envelope prepared, so I'll have to find an envelope somewhere later. The envelopes that I had in the bag right next to my desk that's packed with Halloween stuff were huge compared to this card, so I'll have to go through my stationery stash and see what I have. Alright, Happy Halloween! Do you like Halloween? What's your favorite part? How is Halloween going to be different for you this year with COVID? Leave a comment, let me know. I'm curious. The last few years we haven't really had any trick-or-treaters, so I don't anticipating it being all that different than before, than the last few years. But I do feel for kids and families who won't be going out. Anyway, here's our card. Because the inside is black, I'm going to use either a white jelly roller or maybe silver to write my greeting. But I think it turned out pretty cute, and I like that little bit of dimension right here. I like the little bit of interest that the twine gives at the top. And leave a comment, let me know what you think. Hit subscribe so you see my videos show up in your feed, and I'll see you next time. Bye!